Here we go. And we are live. Woo! Another call to reaction, the call to reaction, arguably of the year. I'm your host, Dylan Camacho, and today with me, I've got the one, the only Alex, Masochist Mac Daddy.
I am so excited to be here. I am psyched to react to this match because holy fuck, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be... Who's the boss is so going down, obviously. So I'm finally to see it finally officially happen.
Yep. You know what? Here's the thing. Family's going to take it all. They just need to take this one match. If they played Shazam and they lost to Shazam for some freak accident or challenge or something like that, I'd be happy with them just coming out over the boss at this point. But, you know, whatever. Who's the boss is great too. But
Is it? No.
Yeah. So real quick plug to the Call to Action podcast. We're going to do multiple reactions. This may be one of two. Mm-hmm. This may be one of three. Possibly even five. Oh, shit. I'm doing it. Damn it, Jake. Don't you clip this. So
it's a reaction frenzy. Yes. Everyone wants to react to this match. Yes. Everyone wants to be recorded on this. It is like the big mama of reactions for the entire fucking year. So everyone wants to get a little piece of it.
Oh yeah. So because we had Action Civil War, we just broke up into factions, and to no surprise, Call to Asians host Dylan Camacho drafted Alex into the fold. But without further ado, let's watch this damn match, Alex. I need to know.
I have my tissues ready.
That's not right. There we go.
There we go.
Wait, no, hold on. Perfect. Okay, let's do this.
Get your ass out of there. Okay.
Let's watch.
The most important season in
Tell me how it sounds, Alex.
We're gonna answer the call. You're all just hamburgers.
I'm so excited for this weekend. So excited.
Can't wait for spectacular. We can banter for the promos right now.
Well, the thing is with them, even though there's a lot of these competitors I'm not particularly connected with, like Oyama, I'm not particularly connected with some of these competitors. Knowing how hard they work, how difficult it is to, get that far. I mean, if you're a champion, you earned being a champion, and you earned those fucking belts. So I get like misty-eyed. I'm like, they work so hard. They've trained forever, all those weekends and nights and days. It's so great. I mean, it's amazing. The experience. I can't imagine how, amazing they must feel.
Oh yeah, that's huge.
Hey, I'm Craig, the Barbarian.
All right, I'm gonna pause Craig the Barbarian real quick to make sure that we are.
From IG, right?
Okay.
Am I remembering the wrong guy?
No, you're thinking of the really tall boy. That's
Oh yeah, you're right. I misremembering.
What do you squat?
Oh, about 900 pounds.
That looks it. Large area,
Yeah.
I can see that.
So
what's your business?
I want you to draft me. I'm gonna be in the draft next year.
Are you really?
You gotta draft me.
Really?
Do you want a cat?
Who do you know? You know anybody?
Yeah, I know everyone.
Okay, cool. I mean, that would work for me. I mean, look, here's what I'm thinking. You got any room for this in your shirt?
Yeah, between the pecs.
Okay, cool. I like you ready.
what?
Okay.
Did he say, "Do you got room for that new shirt?" and then just held up a vibe?
Like legit now. Wait, are we doing this live?
No, it just says live, but it's not.
I mean, like it says we have like 2 people watching right now.
To the movie trivia Schmoedown, ultimate Schmoedown team.
Yeah, James is watching this right now.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can. Okay. So behind the scenes, BTS for all the cool podcasting kids. This is we can have people watch this while we're doing this reaction. Obviously, we're going to premiere it at a later date. I just wanted to make sure that we weren't airing this live with spoilers because this match isn't officially on air yet. Whenever you want to get started, go ahead.
Very, very true.
Yeah. Okay. I'm double checking with James, like a professional, right in the middle of the video to make sure that we are not live. We are not live, and they can pop on into the chat. But they are present in the chat. This is the Ghai, Team Ghai.
Okay, it's unlisted right now.
Okay, good. Keep it that way. Good. So when this premieres, all this will just look silly. Just ignore this part. Skip ahead to 5:07. Boom.
We're going into the semifinals here today. We have got an epic clash between the family and Who's the Boss?
You ain't kidding, Emma.
This is some legends of the game, Emma. This is some people who had some beef.
Legends of the game, and again, legendary when it comes to having a real feud here in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I certainly hope that all of the chairs are bolted into the floor today for reasons related to things that occurred in Houston.
Yeah, Ben Bateman and Andrew Ghai,
Hearing Houston pulls my heartstring already.
Padres,
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to cry.
Partners
Nope.
for action. Partners, but
Dads! Why?
Heart-wrenching feud that resulted in outright violence in Houston. For those who were in the live event out in Houston, we had a lot of fun and also, watched the pain.
We have 5 viewers right now.
We have 5 whole viewers.
5 horsemen.
Why do we have 5 viewers?
Secret video before it ever actually gets
some problems, and at the end of that match,
Can't unsee that.
yeah, I can't unsee it. I have nightmares every night. Trying to get a priest.
What's most surprising is Booker actually doesn't raise a 5 there too.
The role that Drew McQueenie and Mark Riley are going to play here in
My cat is
today. If anything, they're
continuing to dominate my attention, but he is
than
failing.
Andrew Ghai and Ben Bateman are, because Ben Bateman and Andrew Ghai, you've got those emotions are going to be riding high.
Boy,
So
you ain't
ultimately,
kidding,
It is
Emma.
going to boil down to which
Tears are gonna be shed today in happiness that we're gonna win.
Go winners! The family! That's what I want to hear.
On the other side, though, Robert Meyer Burnett. Meyer Burnett knows how to disrupt the game, disrupt the league.
So
already attempting to disrupt it. No microphone.
are either teams at this point gonna be have the opportunity to be separated?
Be a factor here today. We're going to try.
Will they be what now?
Control.
I know only the top 5 teams.
Right.
Can be together. So are they technically now considered one of the top 5 teams?
The family should be top 5 by the time all of this tournament takes out, regardless if they win or lose on this.
Let us talk. We talked. Let's hear them talk. Emma. This is what both teams had to say before the game.
Without me, you're nothing. I'll see you in the ring next year.
Who's the Boss? They survived and will now advance to round at number 3.
All your studying, all your endeavors, and all it's done is bring you right back to me.
That does put a smile on my face.
It does.
My God, how much fun is this gonna be?
Honestly, what this boils down to is that long-standing feud between Ben Bateman and Drew Ghai.
It's what you guys all want. Bateman, guy.
Yes, it is. It's everything we want, and I'm terrified for.
I knocked him out with a chair. I have respect for winners. We've got a degree in winning and beating imposters that think they're good heels and like to play dressing.
Yeah. You've got someone on your team that I TKO'd, and you don't have that electronic wheel. I'm coming for you.
Wait, Ben. You don't have that ring.
Just to confirm, this reaction is all about Ghai. We are the family fans, essentially.
There, but this is my sweet revenge now.
Is it?
That
Is it
are
though?
fun.
Is it though?
Are they not? And you know what, Bateman? Of course we are. We built this dream team, and now we're going to show everyone in the league what we are made of. Who's the boss? We are.
I feel like I'm about to watch the final battle scene from Endgame.
Oh yeah. Alex, you either get Endgame or you get this match. What do you pick?
Stop. That's not.
Questions masquerading
It's
as
obviously
five questions that you can get from just looking at a poster.
We're going all the way. That's all there is to it. You wheel me out there.
No, the answer is no, Lucas. This is not the whole group of reactions we can get from Ghai. It's just a time schedule situation. Damn it, Queen! I love it.
Man, that air promo is sweet.
Being part of the team. I love it. Is it the winning? I'm sure that helps.
Probably.
Wow, war.
Yeah. But as James stated in
Confidence on both sides.
the comments, yeah, all the teams currently in the top 5, Who's the Boss, Odd Couple,
And Ben,
Shazam,
he is
Family, and
powered
Corruption
through
are all
it.
safe.
He's playing injured.
Yeah.
If
Unless
it's Michael Jordan flu
the
game,
manager chooses to say they want to split him up regardless, like after they draft him. I think there's that gimmick, but I'm not too worried about that.
Leading to glory here for Ben. Little tail of the tape, Emma. Little tail of the tape. Let's look
Tail
at
of the
family
tape.
side.
True, James.
We know you mentioned before, but Andrew Ghai.
Yeah, I'm just glad we didn't have to see any more pre-surgery, Ben.
Very well.
Another good point.
Yeah.
Seeing him on that was rough. I want him at his best.
Tendon on there, but also you like 150.
There's a softer side.
That's movies about things and people. That's fair.
Very, very.
That's very fair.
And of course, Drew McWeedy, 80s movies, you name it, comedies,
Movies. We're just gonna
I
say.
can't believe they're 5-0. Under any other circumstances, they would be in line for a belt right now.
Bateman. That's not movie release dates. He cleans up in that action movie
They
as
are
well. Mark
Like a real cane. That is not a cane.
If you've seen Mark's eyes light up when you start talking about soundtracks, this guy is legit in that category. But
Here is the true championship match of the year, everybody. No belts. All of our hearts are on the line now.
I think we're almost ready. I think it's almost time, Emma. Don't you agree?
I do. I think that covers it.
It's, if the audience is here ready with me, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown. Introducing first. With
The
a
Zoo Man
record
was so dramatic.
of 5 wins and 0 defeats and 1 KO, led to the arena by Robert Meyer Burnett. This is Dastardly Drew Ghai.
Everybody watching at home, you can see Alex smile immediately as they get through the curtain.
Collectively known as the Family. Whoa,
Okay, I don't know what's happening here, but
You got a classy tune like that, Lady
Robert
Gaga.
Meyer Burnett
Here
looks
comes Robert
trashed
Meyer
right now, and I
Burnett.
love it.
that's just his natural state.
Looks like we got Brandon Hanna. Taking a swing at Ben.
Oh, that's cold. That's cold.
Very poor sportsmanship,
Best
unlike what we
sportsman.
saw in the previous match between the Family and the Paddington 2, wherein they won because of good sportsmanship.
I love you, actually.
Look at this. The guy calling out the
Oh yeah, behind the scenes, I think they mentioned that this is directly after Paddington 2 match, like it happened back to
their
back. Right?
opponents.
Oh, they filmed them like in the same day.
Yeah, it was immediately after Paddington 2.
Tom Dagnino.
That's why R&B has that greasy shirt still.
Horsemen.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Right.
The Boss Bateman. Mark Yoni Riley.
Let's
Who?
be honest, Danny. Catherine.
Hey, well, once again, showing up not
I won't lie to you, I kind of dig it.
entirely clothed. That's definitely
knock you out
violating
again, Riley.
some dress code.
And there's Ben.
What's happening? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Wow.
Okay.
No.
There's some heat going
Yeah,
on.
Ben versus the
Take
kid.
it over. Oh, Danny has his name tattooed on his back. Can we get that?
Violence already.
Show?
And,
Oh, damn. No.
Tom Dagnino
We
is.
need to stop the
Hey, moron, Jack.
You okay?
Guess what?
All right.
Okay.
When this draft comes, I'm stealing up every single one of your.
There you go, Tom. Talking about the nuclear option there. Tom cosplaying as Cooter
Baby
from
oiler.
Dukes of the Hazzard.
Okay, based on the record, I'm surprised the family's not technically higher ranked.
Orthopedic
Hold on.
being brought up.
5-0 versus 6-2. 5-0 is higher ranked.
Nope, we
Yeah.
got
Wrong?
that again. Playing hurt.
Hiram?
This is an act. I think you guys all are buying into this. This is an act. He's fine.
Well, we'll find out if you can answer trivia questions injured. All right. We are
Still
almost
better than
ready
t-shirt, they cut the
for
lower
the game.
half off.
Before that, let's take everyone through the room.
All right, this is how round number 1 is going to work. In round number 1, which is an individual exercise, each competitor will be asked
All right,
a
so
series
for this
of 8
whole video, we're going to
questions
practice
to different
deep
realms
guided
of
breathing
the
exercises,
trivia
everybody. The anxiety will be at 12. So what I want you to do is take deep breaths in through your nose, fill your lungs, all the way up to a nice smooth 10, and release through your mouth slowly on another slow 6 count. Not 5. Yeah. In at 10, out at 6, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Feel those shoulders lift up to your ears. Feel them a nice little spirit. Your family's going to win this match, and then let them breathe right on now. That is your movie trivia Schmoedown therapy tip for the day's very anxious match. Alex is going to play along.
I'm attempting to play along.
Josh Tapia,
Maybe
and
training a lot more
as a team
before the end of the year.
challenge.
All right, with the rules.
Spoilers, I usually don't know.
Filipino's foot up on the mantle there, like so
You
many.
can't have managers on stage during the match unless they're coming to do something.
I'm pretty nervous.
You know what?
I'm like a good 75, 80.
Looks like
Jesus,
John
calm down.
All right.
Trying not to look at him.
And I technically, Lucas, right now, I don't have the mic right now.
I'm moving quickly because I got
Sorry, none of this.
So this is the game. Are you guys ready? Drew.
Like professional.
Sure.
Stop that, Alex.
You
Ben.
guys get to start with a point, like.
Yeah.
Is this funny? Is funny?
We got a Yogi gets a
You're
pen.
so good at.
Pen
And see
and a
how
pen.
Mark Riley just, indicated that he needed that without using any
Yeah,
words.
anyway, Drew Ghai.
Not Drew Guy's turn to talk.
Drew Ghai, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Mark Yogi Riley, check that pen.
Yeah,
Let me know
hold
if
on
you're ready.
real quick. If I can just actually get the. What the hell?
What's going on?
Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. With all four competitors registering, ready, Emma? We're ready, and let's get ready to Schmoedown. 3 rounds to the finish.
All right, guys, get your game face on. Let's go.
Question number 1 in the category of dramas. What 2003 film stars Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson?
God.
Yesterday.
I have to tell you, I also think of it as just yesterday. That would put
Because I don't know it off the top of my head. Lost in translation. I was going to say Zombieland, Alex. You ruined my funny answer.
2.
Sorry, was it funny though? Was it funny?
Down.
This shit
Drew
doesn't work on me,
McWeeny.
okay? I taught you how to talk
love
trash.
Lost in Translation.
Lost in
Lost in
translation.
Translation
The
is
family. And Bateman.
Lost in translation.
We got a point.
Lost in
We
translation.
got a point. Mark Riley.
Lost in translation.
We got a point.
There we go.
All right.
Clean sweep, clean sweep.
All right, everyone's perfect going into round 2. Excuse me, question 2. Action/adventure. Barry Sonnenfeld directed this 1999 bomb starring Will Smith.
Enemy of the State.
No.
I don't know if that bombed.
Movie.
No, that came out in 98 or 2000.
Recap the
That was early
entire
2000s, I think.
Good. And
Yeah.
17. 5,
Wild Wild West.
4, 3.
Oh, probably.
Mike, Kevin Kline.
We got
Did it bomb?
for Ben there. We got Barry Sonnenfeld directed this 1999 bomb starring.
That makes sense. That movie came out around that time.
It did. I don't remember what year or who directed it, but I know it was one of the few bombs.
I don't think it could have bombed. I watched it like 100 times on video.
3.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually liked it. But
Oh,
I
okay.
like
Pens are down.
kind of steampunky. I'm all for it.
That is correct. Okay.
Couldn't get there.
Couldn't get there. Got it. Mark Riley.
Oh, I could.
Wild Wild West. They got there. Drew McWeeny.
I'm pretty much a belt holder, aren't I?
Yo, Riley's bringing so much shade into this match.
Question
Children.
number 3. Oscar movies is the category. What film for the 2013 Academy Awards beat out such films as Life of Pi, Django Unchained, and Silver Linings Playbook for the award of Best Picture?
That'd be 2017's Green Book.
13.
None of that was correct.
That movie's awful.
Lucas confirming that Wild Wild West did bomb, and also the question they told us. But I appreciate your extra.
One.
No.
We've got Pet and Drew Ghai.
The Hurt Locker?
That is not
incorrect. Mark Riley.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it.
Ooh.
Drew McWeeny.
I do not have.
Did not have it.
Ben
Ben
Bateman.
Would it happen to be Argo?
It is Argo.
Ben Bateman. So far, only one.
Yeah, sorry,
Still
Zombie.
stands.
You're absolutely right. The back and forth between Benja and Riley right now is just fantastic.
Going into question 4. The
Pretty
cat
spectacular, not gonna lie.
romance. Which actor plays the lead of Augustus Waters in The Fault in Our Stars? Read that.
What's his name? I know his face.
That looks like one of those
Who's,
movies that might as well be called
yeah.
Someone Definitely Dies at the End.
Yes, I don't read much.
Oh, somebody dies at the end?
5,
Spoiler, Emma.
4, 3,
I have no idea.
2, 1. Repeating the second question.
I'd recognize if it was spelled out, but I don't remember.
Which actor plays the lead of Augustus
He's in
in The Fault in Our
he's
Stars?
in Baby Driver.
Yeah.
Not there, Drew.
Was
Rewrite.
Spectacular now.
Riley's still going. That's a good time.
I don't remember his name.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, looking for an answer starting with Mark Riley.
Is it Matt Wolf?
That is incorrect.
Mm.
Ansel Elgort.
That is
There we go.
Ben?
Yeah.
Ben?
Ansel Elgort.
Oh.
Ansel Elgort.
What a
Yes.
All right.
Bring it back. Bring it
All right,
back.
come on, Guy.
Definitely.
Riley's a little off the game, I'm not gonna lie. But still only the first round.
Fantasy sci-fi is your category for question number 5 in round number 1. What James Cameron film stars Ed Harris, Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio, and Michael B?
Definitely thought I was going to get Winstead after Mary Elizabeth. I got that.
Pen for
Abyss.
Whatever. Paul Denuzio knows this one. Shout out to Paul.
Pass.
Abyss? Want to say Abyss?
Sure.
3, 2, 1. Pens, whether working out or down. And Drew McWitty.
That would be The Abyss.
The Abyss. Right. Ben
You know
Bateman.
this. No, you're not. It's not
Ben Bateman.
The Abyss. The Abyss.
We got it.
Right.
Drew got it. All right.
All right.
Mark
The
Riley.
Abyss. Sorry. I don't-
Yes.
The Abyss.
The
Yeah.
Abyss.
All right.
All
Come
right.
on, God, Queenie. You guys got this.
Drew,
I'm always sorry.
Question 6 comes
This
from
is
the
not something
category
I'm on the team betting guy. Come on.
comedies.
Can't wait to do that live.
Nope.
Hey,
Okay.
Reed, Houston Dunst, Eliza Dushku, and
Bring it on.
Union in
Bring it on, motherfucker.
comedy.
My goal at this point, Alex, is just to beat you before you can write it. If I actually do know.
No, don't be that one. Don't be that jerk.
Ah.
I knew that one.
You didn't know.
I knew that one.
Uh-huh.
And 1. Pens are down.
Love
Look
Eliza
for
Dushku.
answers from Ben Bateman.
Bring it on.
That is correct.
It's cold in here.
It's pretty hot in here.
Mark Riley.
Let's be.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Drew McWinney.
Sure, bring it on.
We got it.
Appropriation?
9, 10, 9, 7.
7th question.
Question.
Category of horror/thriller. Which John Carpenter film revolves around Arnie Cunningham and a vintage 1958 Plymouth Fury?
Don't talk. Okay.
Car film.
Yes, dang it.
Wait. Okay. We don't know yet.
No.
1. All pens are down. We're looking for answers starting with Drew Ghai.
I don't have it.
All right. Mark Riley.
Christine.
That is correct. We got it right.
I had They Live.
All right. Nope. Well, 11-10 also means no perfect rounds, right? We're all clear. We're all miserable.
We are clear of the potential
Clear.
perfect
Yes,
rounds.
Lucas. He was in movies. He was also in Dark Angel, the TV
Final
series.
question in the
Yeah.
first round is a Patreon question. And the following question
Enemies.
by
Spin
John
card.
Patterson. Thank you, John. Johnny boy.
Good job, John.
Supporting the show.
Miss Patterson.
The category that John Patterson has got for you guys today is animated films. Bill Hader voices a wannabe scientist in the small town of Swallow Falls. In what 2009 animated film?
Oh, Swallows Falls.
Bill Hader.
Tim Berry.
Tim Berry also plays great role in The Dark Crystal on Netflix.
I'm scared of the original. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All pens are down. Yodi.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Yes, 100% right.
Cloudy with a chance.
Makes sense.
There we
Also
go.
right.
Ben
Ben.
Bateman.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
That's right.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
All right.
Ah,
There we go. Round 13 to 12.
I mean,
This
again,
is a fantastic first round all around.
teams
Yeah,
from
this
here,
is
you
this
would
is
expect
tight.
nothing less from either one of
Riley,
those
I'm
teams
Riley and Ben are really holding strong. Are any of them perfect? No.
Yeah. Riley was. He got a handful that he didn't, but
Round number two. Round number two. The wheel round. Out comes the wheel of fate, doom, destiny.
No, yeah, you're right, Lucas. She was. I know she was in Buffy and Dollhouse. Dark Angel might have been. Oh no, Dark Angel was Jessica Alba. You're right. No. Yeah, I'm thinking of her in Buffy and Angel.
Spin it from the wheel.
She was also in The New Guy.
All of these slices on that wheel
I
correspond.
love The New Guy.
The New Guy.
The movie.
I love that movie. That movie's fun.
World.
That movie is. Yeah, that was Jessica Alba. Yeah, Jessica. Sorry, I only remember extremely attractive women in TV shows that I watched whenever I was hanging out.
Spin the first time around unless you spin opponents or spinner's choice that you are.
I actually do really like Buffy. Low-key, can we talk about Buffy really quick?
I love Buffy.
Buffy was fire.
Buffy.
To spin the wheel.
Buffy's fantastic.
I had to watch it in bursts though because I was afraid as like a teen boy that my dad would make fun of me if I was watching a girl with the main show or the like girl as the main character. I had a hard household, guys. Don't worry, looking too much into it. Moral of the story: I really enjoyed Buffy from what I did catch.
It's a. I mean, it stands. It holds still. It's a really great show all around. And it's
all right, Alex. That's enough about Buffy. Stop.
Oh, sorry.
But you do have a
Back to
lead.
match.
Do you want to spin or are you going to defer to your opponents?
These guys know our strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, guys.
All right, Drew's going to go on.
All right, McQueenie, you got this. You got this.
Action.
Come on,
A
McQueenie.
very, very nice, deliberate from the wheel spin.
That's a good spin.
I need you guys up.
Respectful.
I need you guys to have perfect round this round,
Going and going and going.
Trying to fix the wheel.
and ideally get a steal next round. Really put that gap there
Let's
before.
keep going. Jesus, calm down.
Spinning.
Spinner's choice. Spinner's choice.
No. No.
No. Oh. Oh.
Sick of the decade.
All right, they're going to stay.
Listen, we know Drew McQueen likes his decades.
He likes his movies by decades, and I'll tell you.
I don't know how strong he is in the 90s, though.
Yeah, I know he's strong in the 80s.
Okay.
Saying, okay.
Well, McQueenie's philosophy has always been don't chase the wheel. Or don't chase the slice, rather.
Release dates.
Yeah, I know he talked about how.
Yeah. If you got something you're better at, take it.
Questions in the realm of 90s movies. All right. Question number 1. Who plays English cartographer Reginald in the 1995 dramedy The Englishman Who Went Up a Hill But Came Down a Mountain?
What?
It'd be Hugh Grant.
That would be correct for 2.
Sure.
2 points.
Heard of it.
I didn't know it, but I do need Drew McQueenie to know it.
Question number 2.
Yeah.
Which film is described by the following synopsis? As corruption grows in 1950s Los Angeles, 3 policemen investigate a series of murders with their own brand of justice.
Oh, that's Merck says he knows it.
Is it LA Confidential?
And that is
LA
the
Confidential.
correct answer
Yep.
for 2 points.
Yes, I got one.
All right.
I haven't even seen it. But,
In the 1990s movie, The Freshman, Matthew Broderick's character studies what subject at NYU?
Appropriately, film.
That is correct. For 2 points.
McQueenie proving what he's good at here. Proving why he's here.
Question number 4. In American History X, Norton's racist character ends up bonding with an African-American man in prison over their love of what sport?
Baseball?
Gonna need an answer in 5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
All right.
Oh.
Is it A, basketball, B, baseball, C, football, or D, boxing?
Baseball?
Incorrect for 1 point still. A, basketball. B, baseball. C, football. D,
That's
boxing.
a big steal.
Yeah, it is. If they take it. Even if they don't, it's still a big drop.
Gonna need an answer. And a 5. And a 4.
Boxing?
And a 3.
Honestly, I'm just
And
guessing.
a 2.
I won't lie.
Boxing.
Incorrect. We're looking for basketball.
Okay.
Basketball. Yes.
Okay.
Them dropping that question sucks, but them not taking the steal, big difference.
Massachusetts.
Absolutely.
James Nesmith, I believe his name was.
Good for you.
Know a lot of useless facts about the origin of basketball. All right. Final question.
Yeah.
Question 5.
Sorry, question 5. Penultimate question. Who directed The Long Kiss Goodnight, starring Gina Davis and Samuel L. Jackson?
It's Rennie Harlan.
That is correct for 2 points.
Was that a director's question? We didn't get a category. I just want to say that. That's all.
All of your categories are 90s.
Forgot what we were doing.
Yeah,
To be
it's
honest.
round number 2.
Forgot where I am. Man.
Good. Final question.
Damn it. Stop laughing, Guy. No. Not again.
Sharpen up. Sharpen up.
You're welcome. Which 1992 Woody Allen film was the last collaboration between him and Mia Farrow?
Oh, the oh, I know. What's the title?
I don't think so.
Is that the one with the prostitute? Oh shit.
4, 3.
Husbands.
Points right there.
Woo! Husbands and wives for 2.
No, I wouldn't have done that anymore.
Yeah, you did miss one.
I didn't know it.
Weenie likes his
But
movies
thank
by
God Drew
decade,
did.
and,
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so
Is, nice, bright,
if Who's the Boss runs the wheel,
give the wheel some
they'll be
love.
up
Spin from
by 3 points in round 3.
And we're
So
going.
we need a multiple choice and a 2-point
It's a
steal
nice pat.
for a nice 4-point
A
swing
little worried the wheel was going to
in the final
topple
round.
over there, but here we are.
All right, Ben has struggled on over to give him
Moral support.
more support. Now it's a team effort.
On.
Apparently, or he
Oh
wants
god, that's got a lot of steam going into opponents.
market
spinners.
value. We have got
Ooh.
keep Kate Winslet Phil. Do you want to keep Kate?
It'd been
Winslet
Wheelgate
Phil?
all over again, guys.
We're
I'm
gonna
telling
need
you
an
right now.
answer soon.
I'd scream it's
Uh,
raging.
on the mound. Let me know if you want to spin again.
Keep
or
it.
go again.
Keep it.
5, 4,
Keep it.
3, 2. They're
All right,
gonna
keep
take
it.
Kate Winslet Phil.
All right, now we get the game. Let's go.
All right. Okay.
6 questions in Kate Winslet films. Here we go. Who's the boss? As expected. In Titanic, Rose has several from which now famous artist who Cal claims is a finger painter who, quote, won't amount to a thing.
Monet. I think it's Monet.
That's true. All right. Gonna need an answer.
Something.
4,
Um,
2.
Monet.
Incorrect. For
Damn.
2.
Ooh.
That is right. From the
Oh, that's
family.
perfect. Now,
All right.
at best,
all
they
right.
still come into round 3, 1 down, 1 point.
Who directed
We need that.
Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet in the 2008 film Revolutionary Road?
Oh, that movie is so hard to watch. Oh.
Sam Mendes.
That's correct for 2 points.
Also, Lucas, I don't need that sort of negativity in this video, buddy.
Points there. All right.
Oh wait, I remember something Picasso.
Question
Picasso. Oh,
Kate Winslet. Ken.
heck.
Who plays Hamlet to Kate Winslet's Ophelia in 19...
Kenneth Branagh.
Hamlet.
I just want to say that I think Ophelia is quite a wonderful name.
Kenneth Branagh.
That is correct. Kenneth Branagh.
30 Hamlet questions last
If you're watching this
All right.
behind the scenes,
Fourth
tell me if you think
question.
Ophelia is a wonderful name in the
Kate
chat.
Winslet starred with Melanie Linsky in this 1994 film directed by Peter Jackson.
Oh, I know. Dark. No, not Dark Shadow.
Too late. They already said it, Alex.
We have got
Too slow.
your 5th question coming down the pipeline here. In Finding Neverland, who plays the troubled young Peter Llewellyn Davies, whom J.M. Barrie bases Peter Pan off of?
Be Sam Rockwell. It's not.
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie.
I've never seen
I
it.
know the kid is in it. What's his name?
3,
There's a show now.
2,
Freddie Highmore.
2 points.
2 points.
2,
There you go. Freddie Highmore.
2 points.
Norman Bates.
We
Norman
got
Bates.
we get your final question in the Kate Winslet category. I think people surprised that they
It is a good song about a Lumineers
Great
game.
showing
I
here.
agree. Ophelia.
All right, final question. In movie 43,
Oh,
Kate Winslet plays Beth, who goes on a blind date with a man that has a who plays
Hugh Jackson. That movie was horrible.
That's what
Hugh Jackson. I love that guy.
He has testicles on his neck.
Yeah.
It is on a resume. 5,
What
4,
is that?
3, 2.
Multiple choice.
A. Hugh Jackman.
Ooh.
B. Gerard Butler. C. Jason Sudeikis. D. Chris Pratt.
I'll be amazed if they miss it for multiple choice.
There we go.
Hugh Jackman.
There we go.
That's correct for a point.
That was
That's
all over the
correct
trailers.
for
I'm
a
surprised.
point.
Wow.
And wow, going into the
Down by
final
2 going into round 3.
there,
Hell yeah.
A very close game.
Yeah.
24-22. Emma, this is everything we paid our
Wow.
library fine to get.
Absolutely. I mean, in round number 2 there, I don't think that either team got a category that they had necessarily
anyway,
chosen as
I really remember that last season of Buffy where like the big demon monster came out and they were like killing everybody, and then Buffy got that sweet dual-bladed
is a
weapon.
good thing.
Remember the one? It's
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, that's what she had to use to take them all out. But then she found out the power was inside her. All along.
Isn't that the way it always goes? One of my favorite episodes are the one where she has to kill Angel.
Of the movie.
She has to stab him again, remember?
That's-
And she has to send him back to hell.
5.
We saw this result after
And
round.
then he turns back to Angel right before.
Alex, you're talking about Buffy. Stop it.
Answering those questions
All right.
ahead of time upon hearing the category, and you may confer on question
The tears.
3, which is 8 points. Family is currently in the
We're so tense right now. We have to sit here and make jokes between.
First.
I'm like getting actually real nervous. It's like hard to breathe right now.
Yeah.
Depends ears.
I love it.
I like that Ben has to repick his numbers because Drew picked them. I love that.
Yeah.
3, 12, and 17.
3, 12, and 17. All right.
Hands up. Never doubt the family.
All right.
12 and 17. All right.
Who's the boss?
All right.
Yep. You selected
That's my boy.
category number 3,
Factory just let out.
which corresponds to the category of action adventure. Who would like to take action adventure?
It's probably me, Ben.
You would guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right.
right.
Yeah.
All things considering.
Eating beetles called scarabs
The Mummy.
feature prominently in this 1999 film starring Brendan Fraser.
What? Just tell him the name. Yeah, that's an insane.
That's
easy
insane.
Question. That's crazy. You want a challenge?
No, it's just,
Question?
no, that's
Like the theme
absurd.
that you beat last time did for you. That's the Mummy.
That is the Mummy, as a matter of fact.
That's a very easy question. It's a two-pointer. It's supposed to be really easy.
Agreed, but they gave him all the necessary info.
Yeah, well, they challenged for you. That's how you won. So, yeah, well, the question was written wrong. This was written with the answer in it.
Okay. It shows number 7. Number 7. This
I mean, let's be honest, guys. If I knew it that quickly,
classics.
it's way too easy.
Classics. Who's
I'll do it to it.
Drew McQueenie. You'll find the characters by the names of Captain Louis Renault and Rick Blaine in what film?
Could that be Casablanca? Okay, all right.
There you go.
I was actually going to say Casablanca.
Are you okay, Drew? Well, I mean, we'll change it all around. All right.
Okay.
How do you spell cat?
24, this goes
Would
back
be my
to
video to reaction.
Can we make that a meme?
Number 12, yes, which corresponds to the category of comic book movies.
All right, and we know Mark right over
Make it much easier for them, I'm considering.
Who I
Alex,
asked,
off topic. Have you
who
watched
directed
Casablanca? Yes or
Hugh
no?
Jackman in the film
No.
James, what's his face?
Film Logan.
5, 4, 3, 2.
James Mangold.
Mango.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
We got
for
3
3
points.
I was like, what?
3 points.
That's a bold 3-1, I know.
Points. All right, you guys chose number 11, and Andrew Drew Ghai will be taking this one. Number 11 is the category of Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt.
Okay. He knows a lot about Brad Pitt.
Okay. They just had a podcast episode about it.
Musician plays Robert Bob Paulson, friend of the narrator. In Fight Club.
Meatloaf.
That's correct. 3 points.
I was thinking the wrong one. I was thinking the wrong musician. I stand corrected.
And that is for the
Meatloaf.
children because that's in the movie.
All right.
I stand corrected. Jared Leto's the other.
We both were very so convinced we were right, though.
Down to this. Who's the Boss needs to answer this question correctly, or the family will go on in the finals
Okay.
of the Ultimate
Who's the Boss
Showdown
needs to hit it,
tournament
and then
here If they
do, family
answer the
needs to hit
question correctly,
theirs.
it will bounce back to the family and they will remain in the game. So, who's the boss? You chose category number 17. Corresponds to disaster films.
Ooh.
Disaster. For 5 points. Who starred as the lead Stuart Gaff, a former USC football player in 1974's Earthquake?
Ooh.
Holy shit, that's a 5-pointer, everybody.
That's a 5-pointer.
Whistling.
It's a lot of people been here watching this all day.
It's true.
Exciting match here.
To be fair, who started as the lead of a movie is still pretty subjective.
2.
Repeat the question.
Repeat.
But it's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic disaster
As
film.
the lead.
Yeah, I'll give it
Classic
to
disaster film. But also he's more for being known for being an athlete rather than a
Earthquake.
movie star.
Right.
So
Okay, hold on. Let's see if I get it.
We have got a confirmation going here, and we're going to need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Steve McQueen.
And your Dexter and the Godfather, Drew McWeeny, the family,
Charlton Heston was the final answer. My God, chaos is going crazy here.
okay.
McWeeny,
Oh.
we get Jason Riley walking off here. A lot of insanity and chaos is expected
Okay.
here.
Okay.
All right, this is going to be. We got Ghai, Bateman, back pain. Emma, all things considered, a pretty controlled match.
Honestly,
I more chaos.
yeah, less challenges than expected.
I'll pop my shirt off, but I know it's totally inappropriate, and I'm saving it for spectacular.
Yelling at the beginning, but they
Yeah.
settled in.
They settled it, indeed.
I mean, even Drew
Not gonna do
conceded that both of the 2-point questions in round number 3 were.
Oh, that was
were
satisfying, though.
balanced
Somebody give me a
of
cigarette.
challenge.
What it is, but I love the emotion of Drew McWeeny. Most, he's introspective, and he really wanted that. Big
Ready
win.
to throw into the
See you later, Space Cowboy. What a man.
Oh my God! It's happening! It's happening! Oh.
It really truly could have
It
been.
only makes me more frustrated that I don't get to watch it with everybody
That's what it turned out to
in
be.
LA. It's spectacular.
It's happening! It's happening! That's when it's happening.
Where I'll pitch that again when we're actually ready.
Yeah, I mean, Ken, we've definitely got the emotions were contained, I think, a lot by Drew McWeeny and Mark Riley, who were keeping things in line
Mother
for their respective teammates.
effing family.
And, I mean,
Damn
luckily,
right.
you got the managers involved too. Robert Meyer Burnett definitely.
Credit's due to who's the boss. That 5-point question looks
also wearing
insane.
100% more
though.
sleeves.
Yeah, that was a solid 5-pointer. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
I
a
guess we'll
championship
just,
killer
turn
right
things
there.
over to Jen Sturger, who has got an
Okay.
interview right now
Okay,
with
shut up. I
Tom
wanna watch- I wanna
Egnino
hear these
and Who's the
promos.
Boss.
You all right? Were you crying?
No. You know, this past weekend I went to FFC's Vineyard, Francis Ford Coppola for the idiots. You know, we had some wine. He took me into this little shack. He's like, Gucci, I need to show you something. And I'm like, all right, what are we going to see? So we go into this little shack, and he has a lot of memorabilia there. There was 7 Nicolas Cage wigs. Con Air, The Rock, a couple other DVD releases and things like that. But he had this vest. And I go, I want that. And he goes, that's from Apocalypse Now. And I said, I Apocalypse want it now. And he gave it to me. And I thought it was going to bring me luck. And us luck. But unfortunately, it didn't.
Instead, you just look like Magic Mike took place at a Bass Pro Shop. It's fine.
That's true.
That's a compliment.
That's on point.
For a second to break cake to break
on point.
Seconds. He walked up to me backstage and he was like, "Win or lose, Jen, I have a very important thing I need to say. So I'm so glad you wasted 90 seconds of our time to tell that story."
How many people get to hang out with FFC?
You did it! Oh my god! Oh. Well, that's got to at least put a little bit of a smile on your face, given what just happened. I mean, at least you haven't lost your sense of humor.
Sure, I guess not. But what can you say? I thought we were going to take this tournament again. We went pretty far. Some of these questions just didn't land. I mean, disaster films, it's a tough one. I'm going to take on, they took a question from us on me. But it might not have mattered. We got far. I'm just bummed that we can't do 2 finals with this guy who's just playing lights out. I'll hand it to the family, you know. They got here on a question that was questionable. But look, they put it down, they did it. I'm pissed. What can I say? I don't like this. I don't like losing.
I don't blame you at all.
Nobody remembers the wins and losses that they get you to the championship. They just remember the championship. So, you know, they've had the road they've had to get here, and if they get the belt, they get the belt. That's what people are going to remember. I don't think we really have a whole lot to hang our hats on about this match. You know, there were some strategy plays that we leaned into today. Looking back, probably do a little differently in the future. You're always learning every match that you play. I laid it out there today. I gave it everything I had. You know, I'm glad that I showed up, and it's a bummer to lose, you know.
What was the strategy behind keeping Kate Winslet? I think we were all a little surprised because that's not. I've never known that to be either of your strengths.
Well, there's something that we are doing together that we have a lot of faith in ourselves, and let's just say we weren't afraid of Kate Winslet, and that there were things on that wheel. Those wheel spins can make or break a match, and as you saw that. The odds, you got to either roll and hope for the best or take what's in front of you and play those odds, which is what we did. And aside from that one question, we did pretty damn well. So I would watch out for everybody out there in the league right now, for us right now, because we might not have any weaknesses going into our next match.
When you ask what the strategy is behind that, is we have a lot of categories, knowing that we know how to play the game. I mean, there's a tough 2 point steal in that category. We obviously wish we could have back, but aside from that, we answered 9 of the 12 available points. So I don't think we can. Really
do you hear that echo, Dylan?
75% accurate.
No, I don't hear
And what are you gonna do? I mean, we got a tough 5. That's why we lost, not because of Kate Winslet, you know. And we'll play better next time.
You were lagging up for a second, so it might just be your side.
Against Andrew Ghai and the family.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be exciting to see Ghai get a shot at the finals and get a shot to keep going. I think he'd admit the path and the teams they had to play to get here have been a little bit of a joke. I mean, to have the record that they have, I mean, I guess is what I mean. And we're a good team. He knows it. We know it. So it's big for them to beat us. That's huge. I mean, this is gonna, if they win a title right now, this is the kind of match you have to win to really prove it. And so it stings, but I still have that old competitor respect. And you know, kayfabe aside, he's not a horrible human. So I'm happy to see him fight for a title.
Happy about is this moron Robert Meyer Burnett.
Yeah.
He's sweating like a hooker in church. You know, the guy, the jacket weighs about 7,000 pounds.
Dude, lean into this.
Yeah. What he needs to do is come to me. It's a lot easier showing some flesh.
That's going to be pretty much that. So,
what's happening?
Words, and we'll see you next year.
Sorry, Ben. Back to you guys.
Tom Dagnino, unsurprisingly, not with the times. We don't use the term hooker anymore. It is sex worker. Anyway.
I still pay for prostitutes, but I'll tell you what, that was the weirdest TED Talk I've ever been to.
Yep.
Wow.
But listen, a lot happened there. But I think what we can take away from it is that, you know, Mark Riley and Ben Bateman both understandably disappointed with this turn of events. They took this tournament all the way to the top last year, and it didn't work out for them this time around. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. Unfortunately, today they lost. But speaking of winning some, today's winners,
What's going on here?
family are currently with Jen Sturger. So we're gonna toss it over to her, and well, we'll see what comes out of this one.
Oh boy,
guys, I'm just.
Oh, you idiot! You are so stupid! You are
so stupid. By the way, one of those joke teams that we beat along the way had you on it. You moron! You are so bad. You're so. Oh, you're back. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, look at this. It's so sad. All right, yeah, sorry about that.
Congratulations to the family. Drew, as always, lights out. How are you feeling about this win?
I wanted this one, and I feel good about having done it with 90s. I feel good about the steal that we made. I feel like we didn't give them any room to breathe. And with a team like that, that's what you have to do, and we did it.
The biggest thing is that impressionists can't paint with their fingers, and they should know that. That's really what it's all about. So that's a really bad answer they threw out.
Robert Meyer Burnett, you've got to be feeling pretty great about yourself about this. Here.
Oh yeah, first of all, I ain't afraid of people. I'm a cunning linguist. I'd be happy to give my number. By the way, did I not promise you a belt, son? Looks like I deliver. Not only do I drop a nuke this year, but my team, the family, a double deuce nuke. My family goes all the way to the finals, just like I promised you.
It is true. He did say that.
Ghai, does this give you a little bit of vindication after Houston?
I'll say this right now. Ellis heard the repeat in round 1. That electronic wheel is BS, and Booker T's not here today. So thanks, Bateman. Thanks for letting me step over you once again to greatness and not getting in my way like you always did when we were a team. Oh, by the way, how's all that studying working out for you, huh? Riley, that's 2, by the way. Thank you.
Ooh.
Well, at least there's respect on one side of this interview. Back to you guys.
Well, there you have it. Unsurprising and extremely characteristic of the family. They had little respect for certainly their opponents, if not the game
6-0.
itself. With the exception, of course, of
6-0, guys.
who I still really
6 and fucking oh.
Sign language.
I don't quite understand why
6-0.
you're on that team.
I think that's the true question. Schmoedown.
Yes.
Schmoedown rundown. Find out.
You're not putting it to 5.
Comments decided.
Don't put that 5 up there.
It
Came
was.
down to the
Oh,
end.
don't worry.
Again,
Jake's
wow,
gonna clip it every time and make
for
me
you
be a
out there,
Five Horseman
the
fan
audience,
somehow.
make the trivia Schmoedown possible.
And you do make it very possible through your contributions to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. We have many different tiers there. Head on over to patreon.com/Schmoedown. Decide which tier is right for you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up for there because
Are there any scenes after?
nope, no post scenes.
Oh gosh.
That doesn't surprise me, honestly.
It's
There
happening!
hasn't been a whole lot of post scenes because there's not really a lot of story to tell with the tournament kind of doing the storytelling for us. But let's get into that real quick by starting with our Buffy recap. So, all right. So I do distinctly kidding. We're not talking Buffy. I do want to note one thing from Who's the Boss this post interview. They'd mentioned that they'd said, well, we didn't have any fear going into the Kate Winslet category. And, they thought it was smart to just go ahead and run it anyway. But I think that's a total loss on their part because if worst case scenario, they spin spinner's choice or spin opponent's choice, then the family's just probably going to send them back to Kate Winslet anyway. So I would have just taken the chance to try to get something, even if they don't think it's their something that they're weak in. It doesn't mean that they're a strength. And right now, family was playing like they needed to get a strength. So that's my thoughts on that real quick. But other than that, Alex, what did you think about this match?
I mean, what else is there to say? I mean, I totally agree. I totally agree with that. They should have taken the chance to respin if they're not totally comfortable with it. If they're just like, it's too much of a gamble. There's good 3 slices that were definitely that they prefer. Songs, scores, and soundtracks, obviously, Spinner's Choice, action adventure. So it definitely they had other options, but they just they assumed, hey, we've seen all the movies, might as well. She's a pretty popular actress. How hard could it be, hypothetically? Their loss, but fuck, it's happening! It's happening! It's happening! Oh boy! It's gonna be C2A weekend up in LA. It's gonna be amazing. And if you are gonna be there, just give us a whole bunch of high fives. High fives, because the family are gonna take this.
Well, Alex, I will remind you that
the family still has to beat Shazam on Friday.
I know, but I stand by it, and they're gonna take it this fucking weekend.
Oh, weekend long, good stuff.
Yeah, come Friday, we're gonna find out, and I'm gonna cry of happiness because they're gonna win, obviously. So,
But anyway, that is our first reaction to this match. Stay tuned. I actually really want to tune in to. Well, I won't go watch it like right away because there are other parts of our podcast is going to record it this following morning, very very early, and I'm not waking up
like 6 a.m. Yeah,
like 6 a.m. Right. A lot of Ben fans on that one, so I'm looking forward to seeing all the Ben tears come on through that.
cannot wait. It's gonna be so great.
Moisturizing skin. Get these wrinkles out. Look right here. This is wrinkles from podcasting, everybody.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Anyway, Alex, do the plugs, girl. You know the deal.
You know me, I'm all about hosting Schmoedawn nowadays on Wednesday evenings at 9:30 Central. And yeah, I also run the Twitter page as well, the Twitter handle where I call to action pod on Twitter. So please like us there, follow us there. I would really appreciate it. Some really great things we have coming up. We have a holiday exhibition match coming up here in a few weeks with I'm going to be hosting with Alonso Duralda. The resident holiday movie guru. So it's going to be amazing.
Big fan of the family. Yes, I'm also on this show. Okay. So you can catch me over at Hotcakes whenever I air it. I Call to Asian, coming back soon. These are all the shows that I do on this show. Be sure to check out our recent Call to Action PSA where we talk about our structural organization and shout out everybody who's going to Spectacular. Come see us. We'll go see you too. But I mean, we want you to come see us because we're a big group and it's a lot to move us all in one direction at the same time. Other than that, can't wait for Friday. We're going to be in LA. We're going to be screaming live with all of us all together in the same room as the family beats Shazam, goes on to the finals. I hope this doesn't age like milk. And we will kind of see where it goes from there. But anyway, guys, that is our reaction. Part 1 of 2 of 3 of 5 coming soon.
And like us on Facebook.
Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that bell so you know when we're going on because occasionally we'll just do stuff and then premiere it way later. That's our show, everybody. See you soon.
It just keeps going. I don't know what's happening. Are we still going? Are we not going?